Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 21 of Old World. And although this comes as a day late, because if things are working out the way they should, this video should be going live on Tuesday the 11th of October. Then yesterday, the 10th, was the 10-year anniversary of the channel. 10 years since I uploaded my first video, which was a comparison between the Firaxis XCOM release and the original Mythos Games XCOM release. And yes, in those 10 years, I have amassed over 5 million views, over 14,000 subscribers at one point, and I've uploaded close to 3,300 videos. Never thought I'd still be doing it in 10 years' time. So once again, I'd like to say a big thank you to all of those who have watched my videos, commented, liked, subscribed, donated to me on Patreon. You know who you are. I know that there's some of you that have been following this channel like literally for the whole 10 years, and I really do appreciate it. But I also appreciate all of the new people. So if you are new to the channel and you've just found this video, please do feel free to subscribe. So let's get on with this game. I'm not sure how much longer this game is going to last. We are only 5 points away from Rome getting a win here, and I'm not entirely convinced that I'm going to be able to pull anything out of the bag that quickly. I am 18 points away from a win, so I don't think I'm ever going to be able to win this game in terms of victory points. May be able to pull it off on ambition, but seems unlikely. Now, somebody did point out in the comments, and as usual, I've totally forgotten about this. Doctors and diviners have warned that our end is near. Oh, bagger. Okay, well, let's not worry too much about that. Free Horseman Doctrine. What do we need? We need cohorts and martial code. I need to have a look at the tech tree, because I can't remember where we need to get that. So martial code is after stirrups. And it's not giving me the option to get that right now, which is a little bit of a pain. We do want to get there. So what can we take that we can get particularly quickly? Let's just get Doctrine out of the way, because we do want to be able to try and get that as quick as possible. So the other ambition that we've got is to get 5 swordsmen or pikemen. And one thing I always forget to do in this game is upgrade these bloody axemen, because I can upgrade them into swordsmen. It does cost 200 iron, which is a pain, but it does count. So let's go ahead and upgrade. I'm still going to carry on producing the ones that I'm already producing, but let's get that done. That's the ambition done. We'll upgrade this one as well, because he got a bit of a smacking, and we can afford to do it. So we'll get that swordsman there. So that's that ambition completed. We may well get another one now. So what have we got here? Screams rouse you in the dead of night. You wake to find an apparition at the foot of your bed. When it speaks, it does so in the voice of the departed King Nebuchadnezzar the Enlightened. Trembling, you turn to light your candle, but when you look again, the phantom has vanished. Wow, my ancestor. The next morning, you question this visitation. Was it real, or has the ongoing grief touched your mind? So I can gain 14 orders and 150 civics, which I don't necessarily need. 150 science, or future events. I mean, future events could be good, but I'm ill. I mean, I could end up dropping dead. Do I want the 150 science? I mean, it's a third of a turn's worth of science. Let's follow it through and see what we get in terms of the event there. Yeah, let's go. And I guess we can't get a market in here because we don't have the appropriate type of terrain, so let's just go and stick another quarry in. We've got this watermill here, so putting quarries around it is a good idea. Military unit, so we've got another swordsman, so let's just put you on sentry. And yeah, we were basically just exploring out with our ships. I can't get those crabs, can I, because I'm too far away. Kind of at the edge of the map here. I don't think there's going to be anything further up, so probably just go to the south. And yeah, this guy we're just using to have a little nosy around inside Persia, just because I kind of want to see what they're up to, really. See, they've got a lot of units. Imagine me attacking them. How big is their army? I mean, that must be costing them a lot of money in maintenance, right? Unless the AI is getting some crazy bonuses to their maintenance costs. So we've completed the swordsman over here. We could probably do with another stonecutter. We could probably do with some fishers. We can get some crabs. We can get some more pearls. That's not bad. Gives us another 68 gold and 6.8 culture. So let's get that in there. Still got a fair bit of discontent that we'd like to get rid of. No spare luxuries. So there's nothing I can do there. We do have another city here. This city doesn't have a governor. We could lose a little bit of money and gain quite a lot of science there. Lose a little bit of civics as well, but I'm happy to do that, I think. We've completed the moat. We could work on a festival. We can also get treasury. That will give us a little bit of extra culture. So I've got quite a few orders left. How are things going on with the families? So everything's pretty positive now. This family still doesn't like me as much as they could do. And we could even do a family marriage over here. It doesn't really matter all that much because we're probably going to die anyway. So let's at least activate it. Because we should be able to get a little bit of extra relations there. And then I won't have to worry about barbarians popping up every 2 turns again. Although we were farming XP on those. Okay, so we're on to the next turn, and hopefully Rome's just not going to suddenly get a load of victory points. And as I say that, they gain a victory point, so they're now only 4 away from a win. Please bugger off, Rome, I do not like it. And I'm still stuck on 38. Yeah, ambitions are the only way I'm going to be able to do this. And we have just died, so that is great. That's annoying. So at least, right, we can get martial code now anyway, so let's go and work on that. So we'll definitely get that. We need to choose a new governor for this city. And let's put ourselves in there. Decent science, decent money output, that is all fine. Hopefully now we'll get another ambition. We might even get 2 ambitions straight away because this one is a legacy. Legacies don't normally count towards your active ambitions. So if we can get 2 pretty quick, we might be alright. So king is dead, long live the king. And is this our gain a worker, become prosperous? As governor, plus 10 gold per culture level, so we get an extra 50 gold. Not necessarily, well, the culture's nice. But we really don't need that big bang of culture, so let's just take the extra cash for now. You have built a hamlet. Again, let's just go over here and work on these quarries around the watermill. Probably going to have quite a few free workers now. So, how much gold do we have? Not enough to work. Oh, we need 28,000 gold, actually. We're not that far away from that. And we could certainly sell some wood. We have plenty of lumber. So, where could we go and build that? We could build that here. Yeah, let's go and build that. Now, the chances are the game will be over before we get that built, because we're not likely to win in victory points, but I'm going to try anyway. So there's a windmill. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a few more quarries and things around that, because stone is still a major problem. Yep, more quarries. That's a pretty crappy quarry, but a quarry nonetheless. There's a harbour. Can we get a market over here? Not yet, because the city hasn't reached... where is it? 1 year away. As we can get another harbour over here. That's nets. That's a harbour. Well, let's just go build another harbour anyway. And we've got one more worker. You've completed a windmill. So again, let's get another quarry. Might eventually sort our stone issue out. So I'm just going to go through all of the military units. Most of these are the axemen that I upgraded to swordsmen on the last turn. You've got a promotion. Let's give you focus 2. Yep, another swordsman. And then we've got the units that were out at sea that we were using to explore with. So let's carry on with that. Let's just make sure I am at the top of the map. Yeah, there's nothing up here, so we'll come back down. Just trying to uncover as much of the map as possible. And yeah, have a look around here. And I think we've uncovered most of Persia's land right there. So we've got a couple of cities. You have completed the stone cutter. Your discontent is going up still. Let's get a miner on that salt though, because that's some extra culture right there. And you have completed a miner also. We could get another stone cutter. It is extra science, although the elder philosopher would work better for us. So let's go and do that. And end the year and cross our fingers that all of Rome's cities don't suddenly gain a culture level, because that'll just screw me right over. And hopefully we're also going to get the option of picking another ambition. Or hopefully two. If I can get two and do them very quickly, I might be able to pull it off. It does seem that as you get closer towards the end of the game, it does become more difficult to get victory points, unless you're able to settle more cities or capture cities that belong to your enemies. So, might be able to pull it off. It doesn't look like there's anything here that I particularly need to worry about. An ambassador arrives from Egypt with a diplomatic offer. So, peace with Egypt, and increased opinion. We'll just take the peace. We're not at a stage of the game where we're about to start fighting. Do we want a Jewish disciple? I don't think we do. We'll just take the money. This is our relative second in line. Let's make him a builder. So this is the woman that always hates me. She is upset. The Bathan Theatre are clearly superior. She cries out, wouldn't know culture if you sang it in your face. Libraries and courts provide entertainment and education. They are obviously better in every opinion. So basically, which of the families do we want to get some opinion with? They're both in the negatives. But this is the Amorites, the ones that always hate us. So we'll try and get theirs back up. So they're back into the negatives again. Now we do have a wife. So we can't do a marriage. You have completed a harbour there. It's suggesting a hamlet over here. Let's go and try that. You've got a quarry. Actually suggesting an Odeon. Do we not even have an Odeon here? Wow. You are just going to... Yeah, that could be another good windmill, actually. Especially next to the gem mine. And you've built the windmill there. So this city... This is Dilbat. This should be able to build a marketplace. That's the nets. That's the harbour. Yeah, it can't build a market because it's the wrong tile. Let's build the heated baths. It'll reduce some of the discontent. It's going to cost us a little bit of stone, but that is fine. Again, we'll just get the military units just to sort of pause up. Bit of exploration. Again, these pearls are going to be too far away for us to do anything with. More Danes. Let's head this way. Oh, we've discovered a thing. Don't think I can do anything with it with this unit, unfortunately. And let's just take a little look over here. We can pretty much uncover the rest of their territory, I think. Get on the hill. Okay, there's a little bit more to explore. Right, so we finished a fisher over here. Probably want to go with these philosophers for the culture. Let's get the elder philosopher. You have finished the swordsman. So again, let's go for the philosophers where we can. We could have got a shopkeeper. That would have given us a little bit more. Let's get the gardener. That will give us some extra culture here. And again, that's all we can do for that turn. So again, fingers crossed that Rome doesn't end up gaining a load of victory points. We are at turn 143 of the game's 200 turn max. So, although I think Rome will have won long before we get to the point cap. I do apparently have 2 luxuries. I'm not sure whether they are luxuries that are... Well, they're most likely going to be duplicates at this point. So, I probably can't really use them to get any extra reputation with the families. We've just gained a bunch of money from Egypt. Our ambassador has died, which is unfortunate. Let's choose a new ambassador. Now, she doesn't like me, but... yeah, and we'll lose some culture with having her in charge. But at the same time, she will like me more by putting her in charge. Let us go and... What do we want to do here? You don't have a harbour, do you? You've got nets, but no harbour. We can also get that salt. So we want to get the salt, we want to get a harbour, and see if we can even get a market next to it if we don't already have one. Again, quarries all around that watermill. And yes, that can certainly be a mine next to that windmill there. More swordsmen. We seem to have quite a lot of them now. And yeah, let's keep looking around down here. Probably not an awful lot to see anymore, but just trying to uncover bits of the map. I don't think we'll get a mission to do any more scouting, so that's not really an issue. And if we can get over here, we can probably uncover these bits. Okay, only one city with nothing to do. You've completed a swordsman. And we could get a master philosopher. We don't have walls here, actually. And your discontent's level 8. Yeah, let's get walls. Every time I hit that end turn button, I sort of pucker up a little bit, because I would think that Rome's just suddenly going to have 3 or 4 cities advance in culture level and put them 1 point away from winning. The good thing is now they're not going to get any more victory points from wonders, because there are no more wonders left to build. I mean, there are 2 wonders that I'm in the middle of building, but unlike civilization, once you start a wonder, you lock it out and nobody else can build it. So we've also got control 3 heated baths. I hadn't realised that that was actually an ambition that I was picking up. So that is an ambition to do. So there's the legacy one done. So we need 3 heated baths now. Let's go for ballistics because it's the one that the game's suggesting. I don't really think I need to micromanage that right now. We could get a university over here. We definitely want to try and get heated baths in wherever we can. Some places may or may not have heated baths. I think we might already have them here. Well, we can build a fair there. That'll give us a huge amount of money. Let us... So what have we got there? That's cold baths. That's warm baths. If we go here, we can get heated baths. Thank you very much. We probably don't have... Oh, you're strong but not legendary. No, heated baths, yeah, requires culture legendary. Which is a little bit problematic. Okay, let's go stick another quarry in there. Although you are legendary culture. Let's cancel that, actually. Do we have a spare tile? I could probably do it here, right? What have we got here? We've got warm baths, cold baths. We should be able to do it. Yeah, fairs need to go to adjacent to harbours. But the harbour is there. There is a harbour here. Let me back up a little bit. Let me just undo all of that. Guessing you can't build a... You can build a fair there. Let's build a fair there. I'm kind of sorry that I built that other one now. Where was I building that other fair? You're building a wonder. No, you're building a market. That's fine. What you're building... Now, you're building the fair. But unfortunately, all the tiles... I've already used all of the tiles next to my harbours. Not to worry, that's something I'll have to sort out on another attempted playthrough. Now, this city is definitely not going to be able to get a heated bath, which is a real shame. So I've still got to get my culture up in order to be able to do that. It's suggesting a ministry here, which I don't think is really necessary at this point, or a garrison, for that matter. So I think we might just stick in a couple more quarries. If I have to replace some improvements, then I will. War on the Danes for opinion from Rome. I mean, I really don't want to be at war. The Romans are going to hate me, but I think that'll be fine. Cultivator is nice. Some extra culture output. Don't think the extra gold's all that useful. We're currently making 2,300 anyway. Wishing to do their part to support eager citizens have offered to journey into the wilderness to scavenge for food. We'll just remove the discontent there, actually. We've built a wonder. And we'll remove some discontent in Babylon. Okay, things looking good. More swordsmen popping up. Let's do a little bit more scouting down in this direction. A little bit more scouting down in this direction. I don't think Rome's going to declare war. You don't have a moat either. So let's go ahead and work on that. You have finished the treasury. I think getting... Well, the poet will give us some extra culture, so that's fine. And you could also get the poet. That'll give us some more culture. And I do have this guy still. So let's try and get you over here. Yeah, so looking at it, Persia is massive. Not jungle, Persia. Okay, here we go. Let's click that button again. We have gained a couple more points, so I am back out in front of Persia in terms of victory points. I'm now only 10 victory points behind Rome, but that's still a long way to be. So hopefully they're not going to do too much. Oh, they've just gained another one. They're on 53 or 56. It's getting close. And I need one more ambition. I can complete this 3 heated baths ambition. Hopefully in a few turns, but I need another ambition. I'm already working on 1 heated bath. Okay, not much to do here. We can start a law. We can reduce some discontent. Purge world religions. Yeah, let's get tolerance. We need a new governor. I guess we'll put you in. We don't have a lot of good options here. So this city is strong. How many cities do we have that are legendary culture? We've got 3. We've got Babylon, Dilbat, and Ur. Oh, and Kurigalzu. So where are all my workers? You're working on a quarry. You're working on heated baths, so we're getting 1 in Dilbat. We need to get 1 in Babylon. You're working on... What are you working on? You're working on heated baths, so we're getting 1 in Babylon. So that's Babylon and Dilbat. So... yeah, so we want 1 either in... Kurigalzu or Ur. Kurigalzu is up here, Ur is up here. You're working on something that's going to take you 7 years. You are working on a university. You are working on a hamlet. We'll let that hamlet finish. Yeah, there's a couple of workers there that'll be free on the next turn. I think I'll just risk waiting for them to finish what they're doing. I could potentially move another unit closer, but it's probably not worthwhile. Let's get another mill there. And continue with the exploration. For what that's worth. Just be nice to see what the map looked like, really. It's quite an unusual looking map. I think we've already uncovered everything over there, so let's just go this way a little bit. There's definitely some clouded area that we've not revealed. That's most of the map now done. And we've got the Elder Poet now finished. Let's work on the Master Doctor. It does give us a little bit of extra science. It's not like we can really work on anybody else because we don't have any free civilians. Okay, this is going to get really, really close. If I can pull this off at all. I was meant to end the video there at the end of the turn, as I usually do, but I've got into that 1 more turn fever again. But I think after this end turn phase, I will end the video. Because knowing my luck, I shall start the next one, and then the game will be over in 2 turns, and it'll be a 5-minute video. So, let's just see what happens with the points. I don't think Rome has gained another one yet, so I think we're safe. Haven't gained one myself either. And yeah, things. I'm not going to click any of this. We will wait to do these decisions on the next video. So that I've got some content for it. So thank you very much for watching. And again, a big thank you to all of those who have been with me on this journey for the last 10 years. If you have liked this video and this series, please do feel free to leave a like, comment below. And if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. I will see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.